Jeff and Jennifer here with Snowboard Traveler. Today we are hiking to the far ends of Kicking Horse Ski Resort, up to Terminator 2, and the opposite side of the resort, Rudis Bowl. Just by looking at the trail map, it's hard to tell what the journey is like, so we made this video to help out. Right now we have a steep drop off on either side and a very narrow walkway as we make our way up to Terminator 2. Oh, we are heading up there. Talk about working for your turns.
It's the hardest I've ever worked for a single turn in my entire life. Queen of the mountain.
We've made it to the top of T2, and looking down T2 North Ridge, we're about to strap in and hit some amazing turns, but we're getting ahead of ourselves. Let's pause here and rewind. Back at the beginning, the top of Golden Eagle Express Gondola. Looking at the trail map, the gondola drops you off at Eagle's Eye Restaurant, and we want to go all the way to the left side of the map to Terminator 2. First, we'll snowboard across the top of Bowl Over, then hike around the backside of Terminator 1 to Super Bowl. From there, it's more challenging with variable terrain, narrow paths, and a scramble up a snowy wall to the top. From here, we'll enjoy the view, then ride down T2 North Ridge and out the bottom of Super Bowl. Let's get started on the journey. There's T2 Peak. It looks pretty gnarly. So this is Super Bowl. Let's check it out. We have T1 Peak over there. Over there is T2.
Whoa.
Okay, we're heading up to T2. Very narrow walkway, so be careful when you're up here. I wouldn't recommend it when it's windy or like low visibility. You can scoot along. This gives a good perspective of Super Bowl. T1 over there. T2 up here. Okay, we're almost there. Around that rock formation, right on the other side.
Oh my gosh, look at this. This is the new one. We have never climbed with a rope with our snowboards. I'd also recommend having a strap system or a pack that you can put your board on. You want both your hands free. Whew!
How do you feel?
I feel accomplished. I'm also getting nervous for what's to come.
We're almost up to the top.
That was so fun. And it was slightly gentler bowl slope. Totally doable even in subprime snow conditions. They haven't had new snow in a while, but the snow is still soft, totally manageable, and really fun. No carabiners, but we had ropes attached to the rocks to help you get through one section.
Very helpful.
That's definitely good snow preservation over there.
Now to the other side of the resort, Rudis Bowl. Enjoy the powder.
We have the whole bowl to ourselves.
At the top of the gondola, we want to get to the far right side of the map, just over Middle Ridge. There are two options from the top of Whitewall, but first, to get to the top of Whitewall, ride down Krista Bowl, take the Stairway to Heaven lift up, then climb the Stairway to Heaven to the top of Whitewall. There is a detailed inset map of Whitewall and Ozone on the trail map. From the top of Whitewall, there are two options to Rudis Bowl. Option 1 is to ride across the top of Whitewall, then hike up to the top of Ozone and traverse across to Middle Ridge and Rudis Bowl. Option 2 is to ride down Whitewall and across the bottom of Foy's Bowl to the boot pack route straight up Middle Ridge to Rudis Bowl. Both of us preferred option 1 in the current snow conditions, but it might not always be open. There can be considerable wind hiking up Ozone, but we love to get to the highest point of every resort if we can.
It's very intimidating at the top there. But Ozone has gorgeous views of all of the mountains around, and it's this sweet, steep face. So it's a fun ride down. It's not just getting to the other bowl.
Now for option 2. This route is fun and likely the recommended route for most people. We love riding down Whitewall, and the boot pack up Middle Ridge isn't too steep. That area usually is protected from the wind.
Doing the Middle Ridge boot pack is a more strenuous hike because you are going straight up the hill.
The boot pack was really good though, it's a solid footing. Ready to hit this thing?
Yeah. It was fun. It's some really cool terrain. You've got massive rock formations on either side, but some really good lines, good chutes that are totally snowy and powdery and totally doable. Woo! Whee! Once you get back here, it's totally doable.
It's not showed on the trail map, but there's a groomed road to get out of Rudis Bowl and back to the main area.
Coming in hot.
It was just slow in some spots as a snowboarder.
So new terrain at Kicking Horse gets our 2 thumbs up.
Kicking Horse in Golden, British Columbia is one of our favorite resorts, and we highly recommend visiting to experience the incredible hike-to terrain for yourselves. Thanks for riding with us and watching Snowboard Traveler, and we will see you at the next mountain.